Hey everybody. So, uh, again, through other means of communication, and she doesn't, just being real, she doesn't seem to have it's a mixture of things, but for whatever reason, she's choosing not to communicate with her normal fucking YouTube channel logo shit. Probably because she doesn't want somebody else to see it, so whatever. So anyway, she's doing so through a different type of a channel, but I'm pretty sure it's her because I can read energy and shit. So I'm looking at the comments, and the energy behind it reminds me of her associate. It might be somebody in her inner circle, or it's her, probably her. She left a comment on the video, that I made titled, I want and need you. And I made that because I literally felt through the ethers that she was like being like, "Oh, you don't want or need me," and so I was like, "Nah, you know, thought I'd just tell her the contrary." And this is why I've got I'm just an open fucking dude, man. Like that's just me. Like I always just like it gets me in trouble, but I being open and loving and natural and just like forthcoming with the truth and like what needs to be said and what you're about and doing that's just a normal way that I like to communicate. That feels right to me. So that's how I communicate largely, but that's not how a lot of this world communicates. And so because of that, I get into fucking a lot of issues and get kicked out and banned from places and shit like that. And that's also why I stay quiet too, because a lot of times what I have to say, because I am so bold and just out there and blunt and forthcoming and specific to the point of what I'm feeling and picking up on, it can offend people. And I a lot of times I'll can I've been known to just just kind of like humble people by correcting them on certain things, and they don't it irritates them. So, anyways, that's part of the reason I've just learned that there's conflict that goes along with this, with that correction. And I'm just the type of dude like I just like, dude, I don't enjoy getting off on correcting you all the time. It's just I happen to see what I see, and so fucking it is what it is. And when I don't say it, bad things happen. So I've learned to speak up, even though it's fucking difficult and I don't like doing it. And it's just, but it's the right thing to do. So I do it. Uh, but anyways, I'm getting off track here. My point was they left comments on that video talking about how I want and need a person, and the comments were essentially how much of a fool I am. It was like a little bit of a riddle, but it was a riddle pretty much saying that, like you're foolish and your heart's in the wrong place, and that you're being foolish, and essentially like I'm being foolish for saying that I want and need a person because she obviously doesn't want or need me. That's what I'm getting from that message. So it's like it's just it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. So it's like then I'm like, well, where do I go from here? Because like I'm at the point now, it's where it's like I could use some help. Like, how do I navigate this? Like, what's the right thing to do? Because I make a decision, and then a few hours later, I feel bad about it. So I change my mind, and then I change it back, and that's what's been going on for fucking ever. So it's like, I'm sitting here like, what do I do? And like, what came to me is again, I've got to I got I gotta let her go. Like I feel her hand in a part in that. So that tells me right there, especially after what I've just shared with where I'm going at, where like what I've been through, where I'm at, and all that, to leave that type of a comment is like, just like, dude, what, like really? Like, damn, that's just like, even for y'all, like, damn, you guys are that low, like, really? Like, it's just nuts that y'all are fucking that, whatever, man. So, it is what it is, and yeah. So anyway, farewell. All right, bye. Love y'all.